In 2019, I had a discussion with a friend of mine. We're talking about politics, we're talking about, governance and some other things. And I remember saying to her, to go and get her voter's card. And she was like, no, I was not going to get my voter's card. And I was like, why? And she was like, I don't want to vote. And I was like, why? Why don't you want to vote? And she was like, because I have nothing to do with Nigeria. What happens to Nigeria is not my business. And I was like, are you serious? And I said, but everything, if you don't vote, is going to affect you. And she was like, no, my economy is not connected to the economy of Nigeria. So whatever is going to happen is not going to affect me. God is going to provide. Now, I want to ask you this question. Is your economy connected to the economy of Nigeria as a child of God? Are Christians, Muslims, traditional worshippers, are they going through what every one of us is going through? Are they, is the hardship having any impact on them? Or maybe they have a different market they go to, right? Maybe some people have a different market they go to, because I also remember when they increased the fuel price, some men of God were saying, no, you don't have to complain about the increase in, price. Just pray that God should increase, your income so that you take care of it. Even if they make it 1,000 naira, it's not going to affect us because God is our source. I have no doubt and I have no issues with that God is your source. But guess what? I think that is ignorance, right? You can't say that you are in Nigeria, right? You are in Nigeria and say that the things that happen in Nigeria will not affect your life. If the things that happen in Nigeria will not affect your life, the scriptures will not ask you to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Because whoever you are, if you are in Jerusalem and something happened and there is no peace in Jerusalem, it's going to affect you. There is no two ways about it. It's going to affect you. So that mindset, that thinking, which is actually not the right way of thinking, we must change it. You can't continue that way. You can't continue believing that you will relinquish your responsibilities and things will still be taken care of. We must take responsibility for the kind of nation we want to birth. We must take responsibility for that. We must take responsibility for that. If you are not willing to take responsibility, don't expect things to get better, because things will only get better when we take the responsibility for making them better.